Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True and welcome back to Skyrim Dragonborn, where you join me here, I think a bit further north than we've ever really been before, because we have just managed to steal a black book from Mirac, because it turns out he's hiding out inside the slightly terrifying tentacle library place that I went 2 times before, and it seemed actually didn't seem that friendly. So I guess probably that actually makes sense. Was there something flashing over there? Wait, what? Okay, either there's some really powerful magical force fielding going on over there, or possibly the game's visuals are bugging the hell out, one or the other. Anyway, here we are, and we've got to kind of go with Freya to the Skull Village or something. Yeah, I think that might just be a visual bug, actually. Though first, I'm kind of curious, what happens if I try and read the book that Mirac just kicked me straight out of? Also, does anyone remember which book was which? Because I can't actually remember which is the one I just got. Well, it wasn't the other two, so by process of elimination, this'll be the one then. So, crack that open, and yeah, is Mirac just going to basically say, no, seriously, get the message, you're not coming in here just yet. And we've got, oh no. No, I am allowed in here. Okay. I probably shouldn't be in here, to be honest. I'm a bit nervous about this whole situation. Right. So yeah, this is where Mirac and the dragons were. But other than that, it's actually now looking pretty peaceful. Tentacles look a bit rolled up, by the way. Also, this place is weird. There's an invisible wall here, but if I jump, I get on top of an invisible platform that I can now walk around on. But I can still grab these books if I wanted to by crouching and looking. Okay, this place is weird. Right. And yeah, more weird twiddly things. No more invisible walls though. I'll take a common soul gem. And yeah, we've got just endless sea. Fine. So this is just actually going to be one room. But there is a book at the end here. Any chance it wants to... Ooh. Hello. So it's just oh, that's just one of the fonts. Fine. But now we know, well, we know vaguely what it's supposed to look like. Oh no. I can go forward here. Right, well, why not? I mean, the game was like, ooh, this book is so dangerous. We must show it to my father before we progress any further. Nah. I'm good. I'm just going to push forward and see if I can find Mirac and just batter him with a stick. All looks pretty manageable so far. Couple of invisible seekers. But honestly, the seekers, they don't seem to really hurt me much. And they seem to go down pretty quickly. Especially with the help of some Moiras, so that's all fine. Heavy armor forging, I'm sure I've already read that one. I distinctly remember reading that one. Fine. So this looks like just, yeah, another normal sort of place to go. We're in chapter 2 right now. I thought that was a staircase, but it was just a trick of perspective. Fine. Guess we need to go and push a button in order to something, something, something. Except here... Okay. We've actually got... book here, which shouldn't really be too surprising because this is the Library of the Damned or whatever, but still. A writhing mass of heaped appendage, slipping grasp the squirming slick, extend the reach to touch the face, burn the mind, reveal the quick. What does that mean exactly? Okay, well, vaguely implies like the tentacles that we've seen, I guess. Still. Here we are. This is nice. On to chapter 3, I suppose. Right, while Cthulhu gets himself murdered, so Song of the Alchemist, I've definitely found that. I think actually someone once asked me to go and find that for a quest. Now the book here, Delving Pincers. I'm going to assume that's going to have opened a door or a staircase somewhere, because that's how these things... Oh, did you manage to defeat my Moiras? Oh, well, la-di-da, well done. Also, that guy just dropped the spell Grand Healing. That's genuinely very useful. Heals everyone close to the caster for 330 points. That's genuinely very good. I mean, close wounds is 165. Oh, yeah, that's way better. And also it heals well. I'm guessing it doesn't heal Moiras. But still, if I ever, you know, got over Benor and started to travel with a new companion, might be useful. Wait, hang on, I can see a staircase there. Hang on, what did that book just open? I'll tell you what, I probably ought to, like, you know, read the books, because they might contain clues. Crushing razors, hollow shells that snap, that twitch, that cinch and rend, to hold the subject bodily till mind blows soft and life meets end. Okay. Doesn't exactly seem like a clue. What have you just opened up for me? Because I don't see any new way forward. Aha! There's a door back here by the beginning. Activate one of the scryers. And that has... Ah! One of the weird tunnels that expands out forever and also occasionally suffers from minor clipping issues. So, on we go. Probably to the next chapter. Everything nice and calm for now, at least. And catalogue of weapon enchantments. Well, definitely don't need to improve my enchanting anymore. I'm even better than Neloth. It's kind of heresy to say that, but you know, maybe just that one thing, given his enchanting is actually at 19, he refuses to teach me anymore. Possibly, I'm just a little bit better than Neloth at that. Right, keep cracking on here, and keep having some more free stuff. More scries. Now, what's this going to do? So that is going to... Door over there opens. Okay, I'm a bit suspicious of this room. Is it going to, like, do something? Possibly. So this door looks like it's just, yeah, one of the weird, creepy chests. Okay. Anything I actually need? No. Nothing at all. So in which case... Well, I see there's something over here. And if I needed to, I could use my wolf to actually get across, like, you know, gaps. But none of this seems to be... Aha! New book, which I'm guessing is going to open something over there. Yep, there we are. So, prying orbs. What takes the world enlightened sense can also seek the outward gleam. They rob the all of essence to report the nothing they have seen. I'm increasingly suspicious that this doesn't really mean anything. Okay. Keep on cracking on here. We now know that's going to be the only way we can go. And some of this is, yeah, decorative. That isn't like a proper door at all. Fine. Keep on keeping on into the weird library of doom. And yep, here we are. Through just some pages. And yeah, Mirak was here. Like, we literally ran into Mirak inside this book. So, he's in here somewhere. And that is going to be... Yep, that's an invisible seeker. That's absolutely fine. But actually, two of them, but that's fine. The lower level ones I can just basically whack with a stick in there. Oh, is it three? Three of you? Well, that's fine. They seem very weak, actually. They seem almost, quite frankly, suspiciously weak. They just don't seem to be able to do much in the way of damage. At all. Okay. Interesting. We got two different ways to proceed here. Two long corridors. Well, let's just head through here and see what happens. As it turns out there's... Oh! Okay, I just shortened that corridor. The question is, what did that do? Because the Moiras are freaking out over there. Fine, I'm just going to run over here. And presumably by doing that, yeah, cause some weird tricks of perspective that mean the corridor folds up. But now a different corridor is... Wait, what? Hang on, what? Has that changed where this corridor goes? Well, apparently it has. I need to go backwards to where I was. And also, you're just going to chill out on the flipping water, which does not help me very much. So, okay, you know what? You just hit him. Hit him with swords, it's fine. If he's going to hide on the water, like a dick, you guys can just... You're going to swim, aren't you? You can't do anything to him. Fine, well, he's moving slowly backwards. You are pushing him towards land. So, I guess technically you are helping, yes. And this new room has brought us indeed to another book. Bone extrusions gnash and grind in moistened depths of smacking heat, while tearing flesh from averse bone, the body whole prepares to eat. Again, very creepy, but I'm not necessarily sure that actually helps me much. Okay. I've found my way to a thing after a few more shrinking and growing corridors. There's a weird thing that's kind of feeding into one of the pools of you can't stand in this. And that slightly unnerves me. I'm just going to activate the scryer. Is that going to do something to that, or is that going to open up a door? Okay. I'm guessing that just opened up a door instead, but still, I'm a little bit unnerved by... Oh. Yeah, I would have thought so. Right, so a lurker. That's okay. Let's just... Ow, bloody hell. Right, let's just get some help out here. Probably recharge my weapon, and then take out this bastard. Okay, priority number 1, I've got to get it out of the pool. So I just missed it and hit Moira. That's fine. This isn't a problem at all. It's a slight problem though, actually. Oh, hang on. You've got weird tentacle things. So do I just keep forgetting about them. Moira's Agony. Now, how does this work? Okay. So, I think I just poisoned it, or possibly... Did I even just do anything? I'm not sure if I did. Right, we'll just keep going on, knackering it a bit. Actually, can it be paralysed? Ooh, good question. If this thing can be paralysed, that'd be an excellent use for the sword. Oh, yeah, it can. Right, okay, we found the new best tactic for the Lurker Vindicators. We just basically hit them with the paralysing sword, because the paralysing sword is, yeah, they can't even get up in time because their animation's pretty slow. Boom, nice and simple. Now, what does the green thing do? Do I want to stand in this by any chance? The answer is... Ooh. Possibly. I went green for a minute. I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, I've got an idea. Boots of water walking. Does this count as water? And it turns out, I think the answer is no. Fine, that's a shame. So on the plus side, grand healing for the first time. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good for forcing up the restoration. Now, if one of those laddies just showed up, I imagine we're close by to the end. Is this actually the end here? Nope, just chapter 5. Fine, those guys have started becoming flipping mid-bosses. Except here's something new. Weird button. Activate pedestal. Ooh. Okay. Bonus limbs, delving pincers, gnashing blades, prying orbs. Okay. And what has that just done? And things are murdering me now, so maybe I should get some help in, just, you know, to be safe. Ooh, flipping High Seekers have started spawning in, though. To be honest, they seem to be taking damage pretty much as fast as all the other Seekers. Yeah, the Seekers do not seem to be a desperately strong enemy, but I really should check their corpses, because sometimes they actually drop spells I haven't even learned yet. So, I put that book there. Now, what has that actually done? What did that actually do? Because logically it would open like one of 4 doors. Something like that. Say, unless you want me to... Well, there's 4 different pedestals. Let's just try putting the 4 books here and seeing what happens. Okay. Any new enemies spawned in? Oh, yep, more enemies just going to start spawning in. Fine, for each book I slip down, more enemies actually spawn in. So, screw it, I may as well just put all of them on, and then we'll just take care of all the enemies in one go. So, all 4 books have been placed, and that doesn't seem to have actually done anything. Like, I can see there's a door over there that's open, but I think that door was open. That was just how I got in here. Okay. It's possible I've actually, yeah, put these in the wrong order. In which case, okay, well, technically there's things here. What does that tell me? Kind of an axe symbol, and then, okay, let's look at the front covers of the books. Any chance we can match symbols or something? Because that's just 4 circles, yeah. Remove that. And then there's also that axe symbol right there. Fine, the books are all identical. Ah, but the symbols on the pedestals are not. Okay. And I'm going to guess, therefore, the pedestal in the middle is going to tell me what order they should be laid on. So that one was I. The other one was... Oh! No. The symbols correspond to what you're seeing. That's teeth. Right there, that's... Wow. Gnashing blades? Is that the same as teeth? Kind of, or is that closer to pincers? Interesting, because that looks like teeth to me. Fine. This one over here was an eye. That one's got to be, therefore, prying orbs, presumably. So slip prying orbs down over there. Okay, head back round over here. Was one of them tentacly? Yeah, that one was totally tentacly. So that one's definitely going to be boneless limbs. That's absolutely fine. So then it's just a question of which is pincers and which is... Wait, what was the thing that wasn't pincers? That looks like... Well, that looks distinctly like pincers to me. Which suggests gnashing blades. Well, gnashing is a word I typically associate with teeth. So, I'm going to guess that's the case. And also, yeah, just check the corpses. Just to make sure they don't... I'll take mass paralysis. Mass paralysis, though I rarely use it, is on occasion very useful. So this should be the solution. Oh, yeah, we got something. Marvellous. So that's powered up that. That's a fun puzzle. Okay, happy to see that puzzle there. On we flipping go to Chapter 6. You see, very often Skyrim is quite weak on the old puzzle front, but I will say the Tentacle Library has actually pleasantly surprised me. It's been quite a nice little change of pace. There's been a lot more interesting puzzles here than you'd normally find. And also, the Art of War Magic. Oh my goodness, a skill book I haven't read before. What flipping madness is this? Okay, so this has brought me back up top. Kind of weirdly outside, all things considered. And we got ourselves more lurkers. Fine. You guys distract for a second. I will go and take out the supposedly but not particularly invisible seekers. Because, yeah, they will go down in no time at all. Because they just don't seem really to be able to hurt me, to be honest. There we go. You're dead. And don't back off. Don't back off into the water. That would be really rude if you did that. And you'll be dead momentarily. Hopefully the lurker's still... Yep, the lurker's still fine. So we know how to deal with you at this point. Over to my ebony sword, which I just went straight past. Ebony sword. And now we just paralyze him. Because he is not immune to paralysis. So, actually, you know, I think he might die before actually. Yeah, he just died first anyway. Fine, lovely. Don't need any of that. And is that... Ooh. Is that a word of power, but on like a scroll? Because if so, that's pretty badass. Okay, this is cool. And it's going to be... Worm... Ooh! I've mastered Dragon Aspect. Ooh, that seems good. So right now, once a day, Colossal Blows, Armored Hide, More Powerful Shouts. Let's actually upgrade this a little bit. It doesn't actually say anything more than just... Yeah, it started with. So, okay. Dragon Aspect is now actually fully upgraded. I'm going to guess that's very, very good. Next time we run into something super hardcore, yeah, mixing together Dragon Aspect with, say, Slow Time and a Paralyzing Blade. Oh, yeah. I feel like we will be very much in control. Question is, where do you want me to go now, game? Because there's nothing up here. I need to actually leave this place, unless, of course, there's... Normally, there's a book that you would read to leave, but maybe the word of power is just like, okay, just to confirm this is the end, now you just read the book to leave again. Because I don't see a way forward at this point. And the door, in fact, has even slammed behind me, so I can't backtrack to find anything else. So, straight back out as a result, and yeah, we've got ourselves another one of the stones here. Any cultists that actually need to be murdered? No. Just normal people instead. Fine, in which case, probably best we just follow the quest marker and follow her back to her town, presumably. Which I think, ooh, hang on, there's... What's the other quest marker? Hang on, how many quests do I have set right now? Also, you really shouldn't try and cross a river that's raging downhill when there's waterfalls. Ah, retaking Thirsk. No, I don't care about that. Let's focus on Fate of the Skull for the time being. So, where exactly is your village? Because, aha! I think we found it. So, what's this place? Is this like Skull itself, or is Skull just the people rather than the town? Hello. Yes, yes, yes. Presumably there's no one here. Skull Village. Marvellous. So, this is where the Skull live, except many of them repeatedly go out to work and then don't seem to have any memory of it afterwards. Just a bunch of people's houses. Presumably the shops aren't really, you know, working particularly well right now because everyone's been enslaved by Mirak. Yeah, the implication he gave was he's trapped. Trapped in, like, the other world, in the Tentacle Library. But once the temple's built, he'll be able to rejoin us in the main world.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. She has confirmed that Mirak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
Okay, so her father is Storm Cragstrider.
So you have seen things, yes. My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Mirak's chilling out in the Tentacle Library. He's got, like, the Seekers and what appears to be dragons working for him. I tried to follow him, but he doesn't seem to be there anymore.
Really? How?
I just told you Tentacle Library diddly diddly day.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
Yeah, Mirak wishes he was like me. I am indeed Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
And what does it mean if there's two Dragonborns at the same time?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
Ah, that'll be why shouting at those people previously didn't work. I don't have the right shout yet. Fine. So, yeah, I need a word of power. And anything more you can tell me about Mirak? Because everyone's been a bit enigmatic so far.
Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed.
Okay, marvellous. So, you're just going to chill out here. Nothing more we can do for this quest until we've gone and learnt a new word of power. Okay, then. And here we go. Saring's Watch, which is marked as, yeah, word of power, possibly actually guarded by a dragon. First dragon we've actually run into out here. So you want us to head, yeah, just basically head back northward, which is fine, because headwaters of Harstrad are indeed in that direction. Anything else around here that I think is interesting? To the north, there's a cave along with a camp, so that is, yeah, cave and a camp somewhere in this direction. Anything else on the compass? There's, okay, there's a couple of things over here directly to the east. Ah, there's some stuff on this island over here. Fine. Other than that, doesn't like anything major. I will head due north in that case. I'll come back and visit that island later. And yeah, for the moment at least, let's actually just try and head down here. Pick up the taproot that I need to fix up the mushroom, because that sounds fun. And then I'll probably save your people, possibly, I'm not sure. I'll do it if I can be bothered. So first up, here's the camp. I can clearly see someone's in there. Doesn't look like very many people are in there. Hello, this could be Reeklings, or it could be... Ah, it's just a bunch of pirates. Okay, well that's fine. You're using heavy weapons, so you're very, very slow. And you're also trying to use magic in support, and you're trying to block. Block someone who's good at enchanting. So, good luck with all of this. Oh, dear. Oh, flipping dear. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. Okay? You got one chance. Oh, you're going to try and use arrows. Oh, dear. Well, we've got a chest here, but it's specifically marked as an ancient chest, which is potentially of interest. Ooh. Okay. We've got ourselves Deathbrand. Helmet 31, water breathing, plus 100 armor if wearing a full set. Okay, this is sort of interest. And it even starts a new quest to figure out what the hell's going on with this armor. So let's just quickly go over the pirates here. See if maybe the captain had a note on them or something. And indeed we've got some stuff here. A book, Deathbrand, A Pirate's Tale. So it's an old pirate, Hacknor Deathbrand, had like a really good treasure, and thought no one was worthy to possess it. In Dagon's name I place a curse on my armour and my swords, this ship and all it carries. Until the day when one of you can best me in combat, you shall have not a single coin. Be grateful I have left you with your lives. Take a longboat, bury my armour in the places I have marked, and sail to my tomb where you will leave me with my gold, then burn your ships and do as you will. So, I need to find various buried treasure chests, and also his tomb, for a giant pile of gold, and presumably, I need to, like, defeat his ghost in order to make his armour become more powerful because it's cursed or something. So we got the map there, but I can't zoom in on it, so I can see some of it already. So that one up in the top right, that's the one I just got. Other than that, there's one close by to the mushroom, one that looks like it's pretty close by to Raven Rock, and one in an area I haven't really been to yet. But still, of interest. Very much of interest. Now, while I'm here, yeah, there's an island to the north. There's a big island over there somewhere. This is the island up to the... Ooh, hello. Why was there just a... Okay, there was glowing green in the water. And then possibly it was just a visual effect gone a bit weird, but still, this is unusual. Hang on, just check out where I think I am. Yeah, so I'm on the little kind of semi-island thing up to the north. Frossel, right here. So there's clearly some stuff on this island here. Right, well, as we're actually here, let's actually check out Frossel. Then, I think we need to go treasure hunting. Now, what's here? So if I had to guess, I'd say that many little things. That's probably the Reeklings, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to guess it probably is. So, in which case, I can't really be bothered to deal with that. Yeah, we found ourselves a Reekling camp. Also, that was not the spell I thought I had on right now. Moira, let's get you involved here. You take care of some of this for me. And thank you very, very much indeed. Lovely. So these guys, yeah, they really depend on massive strength of numbers. So as long as you don't get completely swarmed, you can, for the most part, just basically knacker these guys. I'll come over here and knacker some of these. And yeah, these are just basic warriors. They're a little bit tricky to hit sometimes. And they can take, like, you know, 3 or 4 hits, even from very strong weapons. They're not nothing. But yeah, they're definitely depending on large numbers to survive here. We also get a bit of a hint of their society here. I think they're hoarders, thieves and hoarders. Because they've got what looks like a little altar set up here. None of them just got, yeah, random plants, spoons, moonstone ore, drums, brooms, just random stuff, random junk they've stolen from humans. So that seems to be how they go about their business. They seem to, like, hoard stuff that they've stolen. Oh, and I think we might have actually come across the centre of their religion here. That looks distinctly like worship, so a couple of Moiras being tossed down there, and I just need to support. In fact, actually, this many of them for once, it might actually be useful to just actually toss in a bit of magic. Just to basically put a bit of flame damage on you bastards. Lovely. Actually, that's doing very little. My magic is not very powerful. Right, weapons out here. Let's actually finish these guys off. Basic scouts are not worth very much. In fact, actually, I think they've almost got through my guys, which could be a bit of a concern, but actually I think I've got the defense okay. Yeah, when they really are in big groups, they are not nothing. Not nothing at all. Need to be a little bit careful here. How many are left? Actually, they're all kind of trying to use throwy spears, and their aim's not great. And it only takes like 3 hits to finish them off, so if you just basically keep dodging, it's not too difficult, really. Warriors are a bit tougher, with like 3 or 4 hits, and they have an annoying habit of just trying to back off. Did you just actually throw a spear into your friend? 'Cause I think you did. Now, you guys were all worshipping in this direction. Now, what does that tell me about you? Because I'm sort of interested in, yeah, exactly what these guys are, because it is a... what even is this? A fake snow horse. Yeah, fake snow horse pulling a wagon that's got just a bunch of paint on it. Fine. So you were all worshipping, I don't know, I assume there was one of them on top here. But yeah, fake horse and carts. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. And yeah, just more stuff that's been stolen. Right, round here to what feels like where they're keeping a bunch of treasure, including statue of Debella there. Always lovely. Yeah, silver. Actually, you know, I'll take a silver ingot. I may as well convert that together with a gold ingot into some actual jewellery. Get my crafting moving upwards. Nothing in the chest, but proper chest. Nothing too good here, to be honest. Yeah, definitely some stolen jewellery here. Bunch of rings, gold, etc. They hoard, but why? What's the point? It doesn't look like it has much value to them, except possibly as, like, I suppose, a status symbol. And in fact, they're sitting on literally a gold mine here. There's gold ore veins all over the shop. And we're also now working our way very much upwards. Like we're heading, yeah, up towards the top of the little island thing we're on. Hello. Yeah, I know you're going to be here. Just a quick check. Actually, no. Okay, this might just be the Skyrim... well, I'd say that, but there's still clearly something alive over there. Hang on, have I missed anything here? No, the game totally definitely wanted me to come up to the top, and there's no further up to go. So you definitely want me to jump down here. Have I been in here already? I think I have. But in which case, if that's just the Skyrim jump down, how do I get to this? Clearly still 2 over there. Well, now I'm just suspicious. Yeah, according to the local map, there's nothing special here. And it is being marked as cleared, so I guess maybe there's 2 hidden in, like, pots, maybe in the corner of this room I never quite triggered. Alright, fine. Looks like we're done. So, next up, I'd say, obviously, treasure hunting. Because that just seems badass, so that's what we're doing. So let's head back to the mushroom. And actually, no. Before we head to the mushroom, while we're actually right here, yeah, we're close by to those waters of whatever. Also, am I still wearing the boots? Did I forget to take the boots off ages ago? I did, which is really bad, because my boots are actually kind of important. Because my boots let my one-handed attack do 48% more damage. So, yeah, it was... wait, how long have I been wearing those? I don't know how long I've been wearing those. Possibly some time. Right, here we go. Close by to the headwaters of the Headstrom or whatever. This must be it. And according to the game, this place should be... might just be up top here. Yep, here we go. We've got, as promised, loads of you guys. And, okay, fine. If you want to get right on top of me, that's okay. Because you're not actually that strong. So we've got one... I say you're not that strong. You kind of... You're doing a good job. Okay, just get rid of you. Hang the bloody hell on. Right, okay. How many of these do I need again? 3. Okay, lovely. Lucky I've got this new grand healing, really, because it makes healing up very, very simple. Marvellous. Now, around the corner here, though actually it feels like I'm actually getting close to a cave right now. Is it? No, I think it's actually down there. I think it's down here. Right? Yes? Yeah, there's the headwaters. So I found one. Is this actually like a location? Can I go in the... Yes! Harstrad Cave. Marvellous. So presumably, more of them in there. And the answer is yes, indeed, definitely. So, just actually send forward some more stuff here. Yep, here we are. Earth Mothers who are angry and using their weird buzzy spell. This one seems a lot less tough than the one outside. So that is Taproot number 2. Question is, where's the third? Because it looks like this place is literally just... yeah, one room. One room with nothing else in it and no way to go swimming. It's just a waterfall straight down and one of them. So I still need to find one more. And that, unfortunately, is a rabbit. Yeah. The game was saying, oh, yeah, they're drawn to this place. They just swarm here. Well, I found one. And then one inside an unrelated cave. There's a bunch of trees around here. Maybe one of them would like to spawn one. Hang on. Let's just quickly Vass here. And check if any of these are... Nope, not a single one. Well, that's irritating. Maybe there's another cave behind this waterfall that I can use? No, that cave's further up. Right. So, not enough taproot to go round then. Well, I've waited till morning to see if I could force one to respawn, but no such luck. So, I guess we'll have to, yeah, travel away and then travel back here later when one of those guys has respawned. Or I run into one somewhere else. But actually, the other ones, at least the ones on the south of the island, seem to all be... Ooh, that's a pretty view. They all seem to be the burnt Spriggan variety. So those don't actually help. Fine, treasure hunting it is, because that just sounds awesome. Oh, hello, we got some trouble here. I was just heading round the coast to try and find my way to the treasure. We got ourselves a new ash spawn showing up right here. Okay, ash spawn, I'll help myself. Also, there's a... Wait, hang on. What are you just doing? Ah! Ildaris... Ah, this will be what the ring's doing. Fine, okay. So we've got ourselves... Ildari. Now, that name rings a bell. That's the name from Frostmoth. And there's a heartstone here. Okay, we'll close it back up again. So this is where... Ildari, also, hello! Do you want to be friendly if I don't attack you? Yes? Well, I don't really desperately want to be friends, to be honest. Right! Well, this is interesting. Right, hang on. So back to the map here. Hang on, where exactly do you want me to go? Hang on, it's the other side. So I need to, yeah, loop round the other side here and then drop down. Ooh, this is of interest. I just nipped by this guy because, yeah, I've got all that jewelry I'm still selling. He's got himself one of the gems that I need for the puzzles. So one resonance gem, which is actually just perfect because, yeah, now he's actually got 1,000. I can just sell him something worth about 1,000. Yeah, I'll just sell him both of these. I know I'm going to make a tiny bit of a loss, but screw it. Fine. So 2 actual enchanted necklaces for that. Very, very nice indeed. So now I've got 3 of those. Okay. Ooh. So much to do, so much to do. This is such a busy DLC. Also, can't help but notice, many ash spawn. And actually, one of the ash spawns has been pulled over here, fighting a burnt Spriggan. Now, by any chance, would you like to have a taproot on you? I know you're burnt, but if you would like to have a taproot, that'd be really convenient, and no. I'm not sure they ever do, they've just got the burnt Spriggan wood on them. So that's a shame. Right, so it should be somewhere around here-ish. Yeah, somewhere in kind of this sort of territory. Possibly on one of these little islands. I'm not quite 100% sure. Hang on, let's actually cross-reference the treasure map. So it should be just before a sticky out bit on this peninsula. So that would correspond to about here-ish, right? Yeah, about here. So if I just go slightly further around the coast, I can actually leave a custom marker. This looks like it would be about right. Here. So I've just got to actually find... That's a pearl oyster. How do I dig it up? Because, How am I going to do that? Because, yeah, there's a down ship over there, but I've already been in that, I think. This would be about the right place. But how do I dig up the treasure? Okay, better reference point. There's a point where, yeah, the sea becomes a little bit of a river, or vice versa, here. That's got to be the better reference point. So, yeah, that puts me right there. So go over to the map at this point. That looks like it should be about right. Like, yeah, the point where you're about equal to where the river becomes the sea, then you take a few steps inland. Maybe, like, more than a few steps, but... Still no sign of the treasure. Okay, I've got one idea. So, I've got one bit of the treasure already. So, what if I was to put that on? So, I'm just going to shove that on now. That's removed the Atronach stone, because I'm no longer wearing the crown. Now, those glowy things, no. The glowy things are... They're just the glowy plant things, right? That's not indicating where the treasure is, no. I was wondering if that might somehow indicate what was going on. What do we have here? It was right there, wasn't it? Yes, okay, fine. There was just a treasure sitting outside. That's fine. I was just looking in the wrong place. And that gets me Death Brand Boots. Increases your carrying capacity by 10 for each Death Brand item you are wearing. So, yeah, starts off by default plus 10. Gets you up to presumably plus 40 when you're done. Assuming it goes boots, chest, hands, and head. And probably it will, because, yeah, there's 4 pieces for 4 chests. Okay. Good, good, good. Right, and 2 more. One right on the cusp of... Yeah, that one should be easy to find. The one on the bottom left. Because, yeah, it's right at the edge, that little sticky outy bit. Which should be, yeah, pretty much bang on there by the looks of it. So if I just basically travel to the Earthstone and then run up the north, that should be fine. So apparently I should be in just about the right place already. A couple of Reavers just attacked me, which is probably a good sign. Yeah, just a boat here. Should be somewhere in this region. Including those... there's just a couple of clams or whatever. There's the Reavers that attacked me. I feel like I should be in... Yeah, this feels like it's the right place. Right here. Clouds are not helping. They're slightly in the way. Could be just slightly more round the corner... around to here, perhaps. But this feels like it should be about right. Yeah, the map isn't quite accurate. It's not quite 100% to scale. Now, I know I don't need to do anything particularly tricky here. Or at least, I don't think I do. I think I just need to find the damn chest. Aha, there it is. Half unburied right in the middle there. Marvellous. And there's the Death Brand armor. Increases stamina by 15 for each Death Brand item you are holding. Again, not bad for the right character. Not so much for me. I'm actually over capacity right now, so I'm going to dump that... Make sure I get the right one here. Yeah, the Chaos Sword. Just because it's not, you know, powerful enough compared to what I've already got. But I will absolutely at some point go out of my way to make a new weapon that is going to become my primary weapon, where one of the enchantments on it is the Chaos Magic, because that does seem cool. And the final one is, yeah, the actual top left one, just a tiny bit north of where a river begins. Now, that one actually would be a problem, were it not for the fact that... Oh, where did the river begin? Is that the river there? That might be the river there. I'm going to go over to the Waterstone to verify whether this is a river. Because if it is, we're in good shape. Yes, indeed. Over here, we've got ourselves a waterfall. Now, a waterfall can't exist without, you know, like water at the top. So this is going to be the river that's on the map. So as a result, somewhere around here, just a little bit to the north of this, there ought to be a place where... Aha! Gotcha. Nice and easy. Need to, unfortunately, you know, wipe out some crabs here, just because you're kind of getting in my way, you stupid bastards. And this should be it. The full set. Oh! We've got more yet here. We've got the flipping barrow key. Like the book said, we've got to, obviously, find his treasure and presumably defeat his ghost, which will power up his armor a little bit. Yes! And dual wielding... Your one attacks do 10% more... Oh, that's pretty good. actually, if you're dual wielding, you could get up to, well, actually, you could get up to 40% if you're wearing the full set. But I can get 48% on any individual piece of armor pretty easily. So for an enchanter, it's not necessarily that good. Now, where's that barrow? Ah, turns out, conveniently enough, it's actually on that little island. I said, oh, I'll go and explore that one later. So that's just flipping perfect. Absolutely marvellous. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd say that's enough for now. Let's leave things off here, because we have got a bunch of rather cool stuff to do next time. We have got to head back to Neloth, my lord and master, and tell him all about the fact that, yeah, Ildari's grave appears to be a bit empty, and also I know she's been up to some slightly unpleasant tricks, actually, yeah, close by to Frostmoth, and is responsible for the ash spawn, so the evidence does indeed all stack up, so no doubt we'll have to go and kill her, like, you know, again, or whatever. We've actually got 3 of those crystals now, so I could return to whatever the Dwemer room was called, and actually do the second of the trial rooms there, see what my reward for doing that is, and yes indeed, also head over and kill a dead fearsome pirate king, just because we can, basically, and also because there might be a giant pile of money, and possibly an upgrade for this armor to be got out of it. All of that coming very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Skyrim. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh no! Oh dear! America's decided they do not like us! Just want to finish off China. I can die happily. Well, not happily because there's nuclear fire involved, but moderately happily. There we go! I've just started... Oh god. The Earth was fun, wasn't it? We can all agree the Earth was great.